Hey, what's up guys? This is Rich giving you an inside look at the upcoming Resident Evil 6 DLC, which is due out later this month on December 18th for Xbox 360 owners. PlayStation 3 owners, you guys have a bit of wait in store as Capcom has yet to provide a release date for any of this DLC. So today we're looking at the third mode, which is Onslaught Mode. And this is basically a variation on the Mercenaries mode that you guys have probably played in past Resident Evil games. The goal is pretty simple. You're trying to kill waves of enemies that come at you and trying to earn points based on that, and the game will keep track of not only combos, but how effectively you're able to clear out some of these enemies. Here's the twist. You're actually playing against an opponent who is playing the same map as you, but they're not physically in that map with you at the same time. And you're basically trying to outscore your opponent. However, depending on how you're doing, you can actually affect the way enemies interact with your opponent. And it kind of works like a Tetris Attack style, where as you accumulate a combo, when that combo then expires and you have to start again on your kill streak, you're able to send those enemies after your opponent. So you can see here in the left-hand corner, I've got 6 enemies on my combo. That's about to, well, I got to 8 just now, but bear with me. When that combo expires, those 9 enemies will then be sent over into my opponent's map, making their life more difficult, and if they die, the match is over and we see who has more points. So, not only am I watching my point count and my combo count, but over in the right hand side I can keep track of how many points my opponent has as well as the kind of combos they have accumulated. You'll notice here amongst the enemies that I'm fighting, there are these guys that are kind of have this greenish hue to them. Those are enemies that my opponent has sent after me. Now, I'm trying to outscore my opponent, but at the same time, like I said earlier, killing them will end the match. Running out of time will end the match. And so there's this great back and forth tension as you're trying to not only get your score as high as possible and get as high a combo as possible for your own benefit, but you're trying to kill your enemy at the same time. It is a lot of fun, and out of the 3 modes that are in this upcoming Resident Evil 6 DLC, this was the one I had the most fun with by far, and honestly, it might be the best multiplayer mode that Resident Evil has had, just speaking generally. So that's about it for Onslaught Mode, but for all of the Resident Evil 6 DLC and everything Resident Evil 6 in general, keep it here on IGN.